Morning everybody, and welcome to our off-grid Kinter. And I have a confession to make. Last week we had Leanna's youngest daughter here, Hannah, and I've lost all the footage. So what I'm going to have to do is take you around for a quick update on what we did last week, and then hopefully the editing department, I will pass it straight on to the editing department so they can load it up, because clearly I'm not competent, and that's alright, each to their own. So what we did, Hannah and I got out the strimmer, and after all the rains we had the week before, this whole area here was completely full of bracken and fern, and we took this one down, cleared this terrace. As you can see already, it's coming back, and I believe we're due some more rain on this Thursday, so we'll have to wait and see. But Anna set to, bless her, and she cleared all this area. This area here, that area there, did a good job. She did a very good job actually. Well done, Hannah. She says strimming beats doing dissertations at university. Well, I would challenge that one. And still got quite a lot of water running down through the Levada, because we did have quite a lot of rain last week and the week previous, and those terraces up there, they got cleared as well. Hannah made a start round the old encampment, which is a big improvement because it was becoming really overgrown, and I cleared this terrace with my citrus trees, and unfortunately, because of my enthusiasm, I went straight through my lime tree, so I have to buy another lime tree now, which is rather frustrating. And Leanna started to make a compost heap for all just the vegetation. We have a composter for the latrine. This garden, our garden, our little veggie pot patch is looking quite healthy now. All that rain and the warmth of the sun, it's looking good. So our next plan, our next mission, should we choose to accept, is where our tents were. As you can see there, what used to be our living room tent has left a nice big bald patch. So we're just going to try some different techniques, see what grows, what doesn't grow, what grows best. So we're going to take these tents down and clean them up, take them down, pack them away, because we don't need them now. We're in the dome. And that's all we've been doing these last couple of weeks, is clearing, garden maintenance. I was going to have a fire last week, but Tuesday it absolutely tipped it down, so that wasn't the best day to have a fire. But we've got, as I say, we've got some more rain Thursday, so I'll book a fire for next week, early next week sometime. before we get into May, because I think then fires are verboten. I just love the sound of that water. It's superb. And so, when I bought these two young whips, this fruit tree here, I thought, oh no, I bought duds, and this is the apple tree, and that other one was the pear tree, so they are coming, thank goodness. And there's the view. I'm never tired of this view, to be honest. I might put a bench or seat up here somewhere, because we get a right good view. You get the early morning sun, and you get a right good view of what we've got and potentially what we could have. I suppose it's like everything else. You have all these ideas buzzing round in your swede, and I just love this view, and especially that water running as well down the Levada. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, and whilst Hannah was here, we got a delivery. I'll show you it. We weren't having much success, or correction, Liana wasn't having much success with we're trying to bring on seeds for vegetables and fruit. We had some in the dome, we also had some outside in seed trays inside olive, you know, the polystyrene, polyethylene plastic bags, and we didn't have much success, but it was only about 2 or 3 weeks ago we had a ground frost again, and it killed everything off that we'd started. We thought we were successful, but that was wrong, because the frost had got in and nipped all the young shoots, which it does. I'm showing you this because in here we counted, and there was again, I think Leanna's got it on her phone. We've got quite a number of great crested newts in our tank, which we are quite excited about, and there's a plethora of young frogs, so we're really pleased with that. We cleaned this out last year. Oh, it was a terrible mess. I mean, it don't look great now with all that slime, but it's absolutely teeming with life. This here in this corner.
I thought you did that bit.
Well, you've moved it all down here, haven't you, waving your net around. It's not a bad job for the summer, is it? Cleaning out ponds.
It's cool if you get to meet the animals.
Well, you've met them, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
beautifully clear it is, isn't it?
It's beautifully clear.
So, Hannah,
Hmm?
apart from the salamanders, what are you making for lunch?
I'm not cooking the salamanders.
And we're not.
No,
I
they're my
thought we
friends
were going to
now.
skewer them and then have them kebab.
No, they're my pals now.
Are they?
Jimmy and Jerry.
Jimmy and Jerry.
Yeah, that's the two here.
Oh, okay. I thought there was 3.
Yeah, I've not named the other one yet though.
Could name Taylor,
Taylor?
as in Taylor Swift.
Oh. Yeah, she's Taylor then. We've got Jimmy and Jerry here. We just get James to go in and do it all by hand.
With your wellies after it.
Come right over the top in there.
Yeah, it's got filled up quite a bit in the rain.
Oh, watch for the man-eating newts though. The ones with the spines on the back.
Yeah, great.
Did I not tell you?
No.
Oh no. We also had Louise Ellen here last week from Solo 50. That was nice to meet her. She had lots of great questions regarding the dome and our property, and hopefully we've answered quite a lot of those questions for her. And she likes my Yorkshire tea, which is it's a given. Who doesn't like Yorkshire tea? So yeah, we had a delivery, and here we are. Fortunately, Hannah was here to give us a hand. So we've now got a polytunnel, and surprise, surprise, all the seeds that Leanna and Hannah put in the seed trays, they're all coming up. So really pleased about that. In fact, I've got a hoop about that. Needs to be organised. I need to put a floor in, and I then need to put some tables in. But so our new astufa is doing its job, and I've dug it in as per the instructions. It's got nice little windows, let some air in, so we're pleased about that. So we're trialling a bed up here, and I know there's quite a lot of conversations between folks about no dig and dig, but at the moment our justification, not that we need to, but this ground has not been worked on for a good few years, and it's on the surface, it's rock hard. There's nothing getting in. You watch the rain and it just runs off. So in a previous video you saw the new tiller that we bought, and so we're going to just try and loosen up the earth first and then take it from there. But I contradict myself, because down there where the encampment was, base camp, there's some, where the tents were, we might just put raised beds in there. We don't know. I mean, that's the thing, we just don't know. We'll do what works best for us, I think. But Leanna mentioned the Hugo method, which is, as far as I understand it, it's a bit of a soil heap with loam and compost and all manner of things like that. And I took that tent where the ball patch is and I put it up there. So that's the family guest room up there. Hannah stayed in there. By the way, it looks like there's a tree coming out of our wood stove chimney. It isn't, it's behind it. I don't know if you can see that. So it looks like that eucalyptus is coming out of the chimney. It isn't, it's behind it. Anyway, and she found it really comfortable. The wood stove in there, we lit it of an evening before she turned in. She was very, very, very comfortable, very warm and dry. So that's good. The other thing that we got done the week before last, a lot of the PE pipe, polyethylene pipe, water pipe from our depositor was exposed, and no, it's not plastic, but it's polyethylene, and a lot of the UVs can degrade quite quickly, especially with the strong sun in Portugal. But under there it's quite shaded, so I'm not too bothered about that. But along here we got it covered. And then all the way, well, there's a stop valve. But I don't know if you can see it on the ground there. I got it all backfilled with a machine, and there's a little damp patch just here. Where am I? There. So I'm going to have to expose that. It might be a big rock that's punctured the pipe and rested on it. So I'm going to have to expose it and see. Hopefully it's nothing major. If it was, you would see it running, because there's such a pressure on that, it would present itself better than that. So it looks like it's just a bit of a sweat. But that's one continuous length of pipe, so I reckon it's just either a rock's resting on it, so it's yeah, it's not letting it come out as freely as it would, which is a good thing. So I need to look at that. And that was all covered up as it was along here, up to the cars, and along at the bottom of the embankment near the tent, and then into the Casa de Baño. So lots of fern to clear in this bit. So these are the trees that were felled last year to make this platform along here, and there's the winter fuel seasoning. That'll get chopped up and utilised. So you might be able to see it a bit better now. Just at the bottom of the slope. I'm really sorry about my hand shaking. There's a dark patch on that embankment. I think that's where it's maybe got a bit of a... Oh, can't find it now. There. Where it's got a bit of a sweat on. But we'll see. I'll expose it. And I got my car back. I've had to hire a car for 4 weeks, and the guy, the local garage, took my car, said it was a big job, and it is a big job, was a big job, lots of money, but it's fixed. But you have to get the parts from the UK apparently. So there's the tent, look, the new guest room. There's the Fred, Beast. Hello, mate. There's Liana. Hello. And there's the steps completed. Fortunately, Leanna's still got some footage of Hannah helping out on our property. So all these rocks that we found, put them to good use. You don't have to go very far to find them. They're all just under the surface. And that's it really. Everything's springing back into life. Beautiful blossom on that cherry tree. The olives have started to set fruit, as has the marmello. Yeah, that's just a quick update from us. We've got some other trees. Nut tree there, fruit tree there, nut tree there. And that's it from us. And we'll see you soon. Till logo.